Welcome to the Brilliance of Jordan Peterson, favorite quotes. In this video, we'll be exploring some of the most insightful and thought-provoking quotes from this renowned psychologist and professor. From the importance of taking responsibility to the power of meaningful relationships, Jordan Peterson's words have resonated with millions of people around the world.
Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. To stand up straight with your shoulders back is to accept the terrible responsibility of life, with eyes wide open. The purpose of life is finding the largest burden that you can bear and bearing it. The successful among us delay gratification. The successful among us bargain with the future. The things that are necessary and important are always hard, and the things that are hard are always necessary and important. You can only find out what you actually believe, rather than what you think you believe, by watching how you act. You simply don't know what you believe before that. If you don't say what you think, then you kill your unborn self. It's not clear how much of individual variation in the things that we desire is culturally constructed, and how much of it is a consequence of biology. You're going to pay a price for every bloody thing you do and everything you don't do. You don't get to choose to not pay a price. You get to choose which poison you're going to take. That's it. The purpose of life is not happiness. It's usefulness. You cannot be protected from the things that frighten you and hurt you, but if you identify with the part of your being that is responsible for transformation, then you are always the equal, or more than the equal, of the things that frighten you. Treat yourself as if you were someone that you are responsible for helping. The greatest gift you can give someone is to see them as they are, and the greatest curse you can give them is to see them only as you wish them to be. You don't have to think your way into a new way of living. You can live your way into a new way of thinking. The purpose of psychotherapy is to set people free. Aim at the highest possible good in your life, and organize everything you can around that aim. What you aim at determines what you see. You're not everything you could be, and you know it. You know there are things you could be doing, should be doing, but you're not. So, there's a hole in your being, in your soul, crying out for fulfillment. If you're not willing to be a fool, you can't become a master. You need to know where you are, so that you can reinvent yourself. In order to be able to think, you have to risk being offensive. Don't underestimate the power of vision and direction. These are irresistible forces, able to transform what might appear to be unconquerable obstacles into traversable pathways and expanding opportunities. The purpose of life is not to avoid pain, but to pursue meaning. The responsible path to fulfillment is to search for the highest meaning in life that you can discover, and then dedicate your existence to realizing that meaning as well as you possibly can. We don't have language to describe the sorts of experiences that people have when they are at the limit of their ability. The problem with rights is that they're always invoked by groups and used as a battering ram against individuals. When you dare aspire upward, you reveal the inadequacy of the present and the promise of the future. It's better to do something badly than to not do it at all. What you aim at determines what you see, and what you see determines how you act. In order to be able to think, you have to risk being wrong. And in order to risk being wrong, you have to tolerate being uncertain. The purpose of a belief is to orient you in the world, and when you betray it, you distort your relationship with the world. What you assume to be your individual limitations might just be your failure to sufficiently address your chaotic internal and external environment. What we identify as chaos emerges when order itself has become unworkable. To have meaning in your life, you must take on responsibility. To suffer terribly and to know yourself as the cause, that is hell. To suffer terribly and to know yourself as the beneficiary, that is heaven. The most important thing that you can do is to identify the ideas that are guiding your life, because those are the ideas that you are willing to die for. Don't let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. The purpose of society is to provide a context in which the individuals can flourish, and the family is the context for raising children. You must determine where you are going in your life, because you cannot get there unless you move in that direction. Life is suffering. That's clear. There is no more basic, irrefutable truth. It's how you respond to this truth that determines your character and the quality of your life.
Thank you for joining us for the Brilliance of Jordan Peterson, Favorite Quotes. We hope that these insights have inspired and enlightened you, and that you'll continue to seek out new ideas and perspectives in your own life. Remember, as Jordan Peterson once said, it's better to do something badly than to not do it at all. So keep striving to become the best version of yourself, and never stop learning and growing. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content. Thank you for watching.